Hello Taurus, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. So that's the second half of March essentially. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Kindred Fauna oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Taurus for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. Oopsie. What messages are here for Taurus for the second half of March 2021? What does Taurus need to know now? Oopsie. Do you want that one? Okay. And let's just draw one more. And let's see what you get. All is well and strength. So, this sort of suggests that you may have faced a challenge, but you're strong enough to win out. You've gained some wisdom, some knowledge, you stood your ground, and it's sort of encouraging you, reminding you that you are strong enough to face whatever adversities are presenting themselves to you at this time. It suggests perhaps a lot of work is required, but you can do it. Effort, but you've got the strength to see something through, and all is well. At the end of the day, you'll feel secure, safe among your own tribe. And that sense, all's well that ends well. Oh, that's lovely. Because this oracle has lovely little poems or little phrases that go with the cards, I'll read it to you. So, all is well, the work is done, and your loved ones are safe. Surrounded by the soft light of the dawn's setting moon, you need not worry any longer. So put your worries aside. All is well. And with strength, draw upon my steady calm when your world turns chaotic. My inner strength and compassion can soothe even the wildest heart. So steady, calm, persistence, and all will be well. So there you go. There's your oracle. And let's see where the rest of the reading goes. Let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the 15th to the 29th of March 2021. What messages are here for Taurus for the next 2 weeks of March this year? What does Taurus need to know now? And we've got the Gentle Tarot today. Oopsie, well, I'll be using the usual 8-card spread for you, and the first 2 cards will depict you, where you are now. The second card, 2 cards, will highlight the challenges you're facing at this time, and the following 2 cards will offer some guidance from Spirit, and then the final 2 cards may reveal your possible outcome to this time. Oh, let's put those on top then. Right, so you start with 5 of Thunder, which is 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Stones, 7 of Pentacles, right? And you've got as your challenge the Tower and the Seed of Stones. That's lovely. And then you've got the Three of Wands and the Hierophant as your guidance cards, and then your outcome cards, beautiful, 10 of Cups and the Devil. And then you've got the Root of Thunder. Which is the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords. So this sort of suggests that you've got a bit of turmoil in around you. The Five of Thunder suggests in this particular deck, it takes a slightly different stance than the usual Five of Swords, but it suggests, struggling uphill against the wind with something, and perhaps what you need to do is allow help to come in where it's offered. You don't need to face this adversity all on your own. Allow available help to assist you. You may feel you're unfairly burdened, that the task is too great, but you can do it and there is help. And, that may well be spiritual help, but it could also be practical help. And it shows, you're needing to be patient now. You've sort of come so far with something. You've laid the foundations, you've nurtured an idea, you've watched it begin to grow, but it's not quite at its fulfillment yet. And patience is required, calmness, steadiness, in order to allow it to evolve at its own pace. But you're faced with a disruptive force, and that could be connected with the Root of Thunder, which is about the perhaps a truth coming out, or someone, or wanting to acknowledge the truth or speak the truth, but doing so in a abrasive way. I just get a sense of a message, an offer of something, or a message of truth that disrupts everything. So, you've been struggling perhaps too much on your own in what feels like an unfair situation. You've actually done better than you may realize, but here comes someone with a with a wooden spoon to stir up some trouble, and their intentions may well be pure, and they may feel justified, but it still creates this disruption, and it may sweep away some of what you've built up, but you're able to hold on to the core. You're able to hold on to what you're focusing on, despite adversities. And the challenge is to work with this abrupt change, to work with it, and rather than let it overcome you, to stand strong, to tap into that strength you have, and see the potential in it, because there is the Seed of Stones suggests taking a potential that comes from something and begin to put it into manifestation, beginning to let it grow, beginning to put it into tangible form, despite the disruption, despite the hurtful words or the abrasiveness that you may find around you at this time. So it's like a bit of a wobbly moment. You're already struggling, and you've reached a point where you are you feel things are well rooted, and you've made a decent amount of progress, but then something disrupts it, and it's connected with someone sweeping in a rather abrasive way. And your challenge then is to continue, or to harness potential and begin out of this difficult situation and begin to work with it in a practical and positive mindset. And then, you know, your guidance card suggests that you will see that progress, you will feel that growth, and the results will begin to come into place, and you'll feel that you're making progress. You'll feel that growth despite the adversities that you're needing to stand strong against. And it suggests that, you know, you may find help, you may find guidance from someone who is able to mentor you. It may well be through even just following core beliefs, or, you know, fixed foundations in a system, but there is guidance, there is someone to help you find that answer, that enlightenment, to help you feel steady again. So there's help on the way, and gives you a sense of growth, of progress, and you can begin to look forward to seeing that expansion, that growth begin again. And it leads you towards finding that sense of contentment and harmony. And that's with people. You know, the Ten of Cups particularly is about harmony between loved ones. It's the happy family card. So it suggests, you know, rekindling that bonds, and feeling that you are supported and able to support others. And then you've got the Devil here, which sort of suggests you may well realize that there's something you can let go of, something that, you know, sort of, you may begin in this state, you may be questioning what attachments held you back, what heavy load made this difficult for you, and you'll begin to, you know, under guidance, work through that. And because you've got that support from loved ones, from family or friends, because you've got that support, you're able to work through this. You know, you'll begin to question certain attachments, how they're holding you back, the weight of them, the heaviness. And you may well then, you know, in the next couple of weeks, you may well then find yourself working through that. But for now, you know, there's the sense of overcoming an adversity that was unprecedented, and something that was outside of your own doing, and despite it being challenging, you're able to hold on to your what you were originally focused on, what you've been trying to do, what you've been building up. You hold on to that. There's, you know, there he holds a little flame, doesn't die despite the floods and the rain. You hold on to that essential aspect, and with some help and guidance, you're able to begin to see it flourish again. And there's, with that, you know, connected with that guidance is this sense of being enveloped in a supportive unit, and finding the joy in that and the harmony in that, and beginning to question what attachments have held you back up till now. But, you know, you've got the all is well card here. You know, it suggests that at the end of the day, you'll feel safe again, comfortable. So comfortable that you may actually begin to question certain things that have this disruptive period brings to light. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. And then have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.